An interesting set. You will learn how to represent the data in some good, great ways. So we have two students, Amiya-Ramya, A and R, only candidates, there's no one else for the position of CR. Students will both vote based on intensity level and the type of campaign. So you might need to read this a little slowly to understand. Each campaign is said to have a level. So this level might refer to the intensity level. A level of 1 if it is staid, a level of 2 if it is vigorous. So word staid, vigorous, 1, 2, level. Campaigns can be of the type. They can focus on issues or they can focus on candidates. So what this is talking about is in intensity, I can have two levels, 1 or 2. So there are two possibilities. And on types also, there could be issue based or they could be attack based, right? So this is also two types. So for each of them, so I would have a total of 4 types of campaigns. So let me just put 4 different campaigns for each. So Amiya could have 4 campaigns, and let's run the campaigns down. Let's understand, because that is how you'll understand how to represent the data. What are the 4 campaigns for Amiya? Issue level 1, issue level 2, attack level 1, attack level 2. Same thing for Ramya also, 4 possibilities for Ramya. Great. Now, if Amiya and Ramya both run campus focusing on issues, so this is, we are talking about a specific type, then the percentage of students voting in the election will be 20 times the sum of the levels of campaigning. And they've given an example. So it's not that it's difficult, and rarely have I seen CAT sets having ambiguity. They explain it very clearly. Because both are running vigorous campaign, so sum of levels will be 2 plus 2, 4, 4 into 20 times. That is 80% of them will vote. And amongst the voting students, the percentage of votes for each candidate, so these 80% are voting, the percentage of votes for each candidate will be proportional to the levels of the campaign. And again an example is given. If he is level 1 and 2, then the one guy will get 1/3 and the 2 guy will get 2/3. And the above mentioned percentages changes as follows if at least one of them runs a campaign attacking. So we have a third slide also. So here now, how do you represent this? So you know what, I did this 2 by 2, 4 ways for Amiya. 4 ways for Amiya. So one thought could be, you could have Amiya as one axis, okay, and Ramya as the other. Amiya could have issue based level 1 or issue based level 2. Or attack based level 1, attack based level 2. Okay, and Ramya also could have the same issue level 1, issue level 2, attack level 1, attack level 2. So this grid, this is one way you could represent, and remember all values here will read it from the row, so it will be Amiya and Ramya. So for example, if I want to capture this, this is when both run campaigns based on issue. So we are talking of issue, here. Here it's attack. So here we are talking about, so just to get an idea, so for example, he gives both run vigorous. So 80% of the people will vote, and out of that 80%, since the ratio is 2 and 2, so each will get half and half. So one will get 40, one will get 40. This first value is for Amiya, second value is for Ramya. Okay, and what happens for the other? Let's see. If it is 2, 1 or 1, 2, 2, 1 or 1, 2, the sum will become 3. 3 into 20, 60. So 60 will be divided in the ratio 1:2. So 1 will get 1/3 of 60, 20, 40. Okay, and here 2:1. So this will be 40 and 20. Whereas here both are 1, 1. So the sum becomes only 2. 2 into 20 is only 40. So only 40% will vote, and they will be proportional to 1:1. So each will get 20, 20. And now we have to read ahead when things like attack happens. So you could make this grid. So this is one way, pay attention. Yeah? And look at how logically the represented should come about from. Yeah, you should have analyzed 4 possibility for the other. Somewhere there's going to be an interaction. He chooses what, so there needs to be a grid. So this could be a decent way, but I'm going to solve it by an even better way, students. Yeah, representation wise. So this runs if Amiya runs a campaign attacking and so on. So I'll come to this. But another way that you could have is, here you divided it as column row for Amiya-Ramya. What here you could do is, on the part of type. So here you could have type of a campaign run. So I could have issue and issue, both are competing against issue, or the first one is competing against issue, second with attack, or attack and issue, or attack and attack, right? So build reasoning with types. I could have an Amiya or Ramya, there could be 2 into 2, 4 possibilities. And the other axis could be the intensity. And what is the intensity? Both could have an intensity of 1, 1 or 1, 2 or 2, 1 or 2, 2. So this is also doesn't have a very difficult. There also you add a 4x4, here also you add a 4x4. Just keep in mind, here the first one will be Amiya, the second one is Ramya. So I'm just quickly going to capture the previous data. The previous data we had with both are on issue. Okay, so this is 80, 2 plus 2, 4 into 20, 80 divided equally 40. Okay, this is 60 is divided as 20, and here in 2, 1, so 40, 20. So far so good. This is 40 divided equally 20. So this is what I had in the previous one. Now let's continue. If Amiya runs a campaign attacking Ramya, and Ramya runs on issues. So we are talking of AI. So we are talking of the third one now. Yeah, not the second one, the third one. Then 10% of the students who would have otherwise voted for Amiya will vote for Ramya. So 10% from Amiya will go to Ramya, and another 10% who would have voted for Amiya would not vote at all. They would abstain. So Amiya has changed. So we are finding percentages of Amiya, of those who would have voted for Amiya. 10% of those who have voted for Amiya. 10% of 20%. These themselves are percentages. So 10% of 20%, you could even just say 2. So 2 people will go to the other guy. Okay, and 2 people will not vote. So total reduction here is 4. So he will have only 16 and other guy will have 22. 2 people went there, so that became 22. 2 people went, this was 18, 2 people did not, 16. Here also 10% is only 2. So that same thing. So that will become a 42. This will become a 16 and not an 18, mind you. Okay. Here 10% of Amiya is 4. So 4 will go to the other guy. So that guy will get 24. He will reduce by 4, 36, and another 4 will not vote. So this will be 32. Same, 4 will go there, 44, and this will become 32. 20% reduction, 20% is 8 reduction. You can keep confirming. So wasn't very tough. I'm pretty sure the same thing will be repeated here for the other 2 rows. So eventually it turns out to be an easy set. If Ramya runs a campaign attacking, so now Ramya is attacking and Amiya is focusing on issue as expected, second row. 20% of those who would have voted for Ramya, so we'll have to check for Ramya, take 20% of them will vote for Amiya, and another 5% who voted will not vote. So 25% will reduce, 20 will go to this guy of Ramya. So 20% of this is 4. 4 will go here, but 25% of this is 5 will, 4 went here and 4 people went here and another 5%, that is 1% will not vote here. So this will be 15. Check again. 20% is 4 goes here, so this becomes 16, this becomes 24. 5% of this is 1. 16 say 15. 1 will not vote. He abstained. So this is when this is 20. So that same thing will work here. So 4 of them will go this guy and he will reduce by 5. So this will become 15. What is 20% of this? 8. 8 will come here. So this will become 28. 8 will come here. So this will become 48. But how many will reduce of him? Another 5%, another 2. So 8 went and 2 abstained. So 10 will reduce. So I'll find 25% of this 10. So this guy is going to be 30. So this guy is going to be 30. Okay. Lastly, if both of them run campaign attacking each other, then 10% of the students who would have otherwise voted for them, had they run the campus on issues, so again this is the base row, will not vote at all. So 10% are not going to vote for them. So 90% will remain. So this is going to be 18, 18. Okay, 18 and 36, 10%, 4 will not. So this is 36 and 18, and here 36 and 36. So it was not a difficult set, right? So let me quickly select this and go to the questions. Let me copy this, copy, go to the questions, paste it. And actually all the questions you just have to read out from this, right? So I don't think so this next part has any value, but still, if both of them run stayed, that is 1-1. If both of them runs 1-1 campaigns attacking the other, this one, then what percentage of students will vote in the election? 18 and 18, 36. What is the minimum percentage of students who will vote in the election? All of them. Who? So minimum. So let's see. This is 40. These all are much higher. Here, this is 39. Oh, this is much high. This is high. This is high. So I have 39. 39 is less than 40. Okay. But then here 25%. This should be even less. This is 38. Right. This 38. Okay. This looks good. More. This is more. This is also more. 38. This is 36. Even less. So I've got 36% as the people who will vote, minimum people who would vote. Okay, if Amiya runs a campus focusing on issues, Amiya on issues, the first 2 row, then what is the maximum percentage of votes that she can get? Okay, so it's Amiya, the issues. In this, what is the maximum that Amiya can get? Amiya is the first one. So 20, 24, 20, 28, 40, 40, 48. So 48 can be got. And if Ramya runs a campaign attacking, the second and the 4th row, then what is the minimum percentage of votes she is guaranteed to get? So which is the minimum? 15, 18, 15. 15 still remains. 15 still remains. She will obviously get always 15 or more. That is the meaning of this word guarantee. What is the maximum possible voting margin with which one of the candidates can win? Margin is a difference. Okay. So here 0, 20, 20, 0. So 20 we have till now. This is less than 20. This is less than 20. Oh, this is quite a bit. So this is what? 24, 29 is it? 45 is, yeah, this is 29. So 29 is a large number and it is maximum amongst the options. So this will be the answer. I don't need to check the others.